It is the culmination of the last year of professional wrestling in Kingston, Ontario. Chinlock Nation, welcome to our largest show of the year. It is Fort Fight at historic Fort Henry. I'm Mike Swinley, the voice of Chinlock Nation, and I'm here with my very special guest broadcast partner, Riley Jabeur. Riley, welcome.
Thank you. So happy to be here, Swinley, and I am so excited for Fort Fight. There are so many incredible matches going down tonight, including our main event. We have got Carew defending the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship against Sean Murphy.
It's going to be huge. We've got the TNA Women's Champion with us as well, don't we?
Absolutely. Lei Ying Lee is defending her championship against By Elegance. That match is going to be absolutely off the hook.
Tremendous action, tremendous title defenses here tonight. We've got the tag team champions, the Era defending their title against the returning Fear the Beard, as well as, for the first time ever in Chinlock Wrestling, a last man standing match, Riley.
Absolutely. That match for the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship is going to be one not to miss. It's going to be unbelievable. There's not words to describe it.
There really isn't. So, folks, don't you dare miss it on your TV Kingston. Chinlock presents Fort Fight.
Your opening contest for this afternoon is a singles match scheduled for one fall and is for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, representing the Elegance brand. She is one half of the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, and By Elegance!
Hello, Chinlock Nation. Mike Swinley here at beautiful Fort Henry for Chinlock Wrestling Presents Fort Fight 2. Of course, I'm joined by my usual broadcast partner, Sideshow. Sideshow, how you doing?
Usual broadcast partner.
Well, the reason it's
usual broadcast partner.
The reason it's usual, of course, is because we have a special guest.
We have an unusual broadcast partner.
Of course, our guest broadcast partner. Welcome back to the booth, one of Chinlock Wrestling's favorites, Riley Jabeur. Riley.
So happy to be here. I'll take unusual guest commentator partner here. Irregular, I'll accept that as well. So happy to be here and so excited for this afternoon's event.
Speaking of exciting, TNA invades Chinlock. Here we go.
TNA Knockouts World Champion.
World Champion Lei Ying Lee
will be coming out shortly here.
Yes.
And By Elegance here trying to become a dual champion. You can see she is currently holding one half of the Knockouts Tag Team Championships.
Welcome the Protector, Lei Ying Lee, TNA Knockouts Champion. Look at this. If you haven't seen her before, folks, you're in for a treat. Superb martial artist, mixing wrestling skills, just fantastic.
Absolutely going to bring the competition here.
About time we see some talent in the ring.
Ling Yi, former WWE superstar, again current TNA superstar, ranked number 122 in the PWI Women's 150, believe it or not. Fantastic wrestler. This is a first for us here in Chinlock, having a TNA World Championship defended. And I mean, we've got all of the titles on the line tonight. Siders.
There are titles upon titles upon titles, but the only title anyone cares about tonight is the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship and the Chinlock Future Championship held by Carew as he defeats Sean Murphy. Spoiler alert, folks, as he defeats Sean Murphy again later tonight.
Of course, defending the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship against Kingston's own favorite son, Sean Murphy, who
Listen, hold on. That's favorite son?
Favorite son.
I mean, like, I live here. You know that, right?
Well, you're technically not from Kingston, are you? You weren't born here.
I was born at Kingston General Hospital.
Oh, goodness. They should have a plaque up in your honor.
There absolutely should be.
Riley, what else do we got to see tonight?
We do have a first for Chinlock Wrestling tonight, a last man standing match, which is absolutely going to be bananas.
It is for the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship. I'm curious, the actual title was destroyed at our last show at Love Hurts by reigning champion Carter Mason. I'm curious, what is he going to be bringing to the ring? I guess we'll have to stay tuned and find out.
The real championship was the friends we made along the way.
Riley, always insightful. Thank you for joining us.
Riley pandering to Mike Swinley. You don't have to pander to him. He doesn't do anything here.
There it is, the TNA Women's Championship on the line. Let's get that bell rung and start this action on a beautiful sunny day. And By Elegance already starting with the mind games directed at the reigning TNA Women's Champion, Lei Ying Lee.
There's the bell. We are underway at Chinlock Wrestling's Fort Fight at historic Fort Henry.
Oh, and By Elegance out of the ring already.
You can see that Lei Ying Lee, being the defending champion, is giving up a bit of a height advantage here as well. There's a significant height difference, but I don't think that is making any difference currently in the intimidation factor with By Elegance leaving the ring and seemingly trying to avoid any possible contact.
Absolutely right out there into Chinlock Nation. The Swarms are out today for Fort Fight number 2, just like last year, our biggest show of the year every May. Always happy to have Chinlock Nation out joining us, flooding historic Fort Henry. We are jam-packed, capacity crowd, full bleachers, full sold-out front row. Thank you, Chinlock Nation, for joining us, and thank you to those viewing on your TV Kingston.
This crowd starting a "You Suck" chant about By Elegance. They haven't even seen her compete yet. How do they know?
Well, of course, they could catch TNA on Sportsnet regularly. Maybe they're familiar with her work.
This is true. By Elegance, part of the Elegance stable, led by Ash By Elegance, also current one half of the TNA Women's Tag Team Champion. Pardon me, Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Here we go.
Both competitors in the ring for the first time in some time in this match. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Into the corner, and By Elegance, and Lei Ying Lee. And right back out goes By Elegance, avoiding the smaller but a heavy striking champion in Lei Ying Lee.
Absolutely. And if I were to play devil's advocate and try to explain By Elegance's actions, I would say perhaps she's just happy to explore some of beautiful Fort Henry while we're here, get some steps in looking around the area.
Hang on, did By Elegance pay for that front row seat? You know we charge a premium for those, right?
By Elegance working on her suntan by the looks of it. Hopefully she's got some SPF 60 there, Riley.
Hey, I'm dual wielding over here. You can't put a ginger in the sun for too long. SPF 60, we got the kid stuff, we got it all.
Absolutely, I'm surrounded. Ginger in the ring, ginger on right, ginger on left. A thorn between two roses, I suppose. Sideshow?
Trick is, Swinley, you got to get the kid stuff because it doesn't make you cry when Carew wins later tonight.
Anytime I spend with you, Sideshow, I always wind up crying.
I have that effect on people.
By Elegance showing some of her own skills. Look at those kicks. Smart to get out of the way, and By Elegance almost had her head taken clean off by Lei Ying Lee. This crowd is hot right now, looking for some action, not getting it, and By Elegance taking yet another powder, taking her time. And listen to this crowd reaction.
This may be a strategic move by By Elegance, trying to tempt, as she just successfully did, Lei Ying Lee out of the ring. Maybe she has some plans to try to get the upper hand.
Now the upper hand, there it is.
Well, maybe not.
Oh, nice leg sweep.
The upper hand
Oh,
with
a
the lower
nice
leg.
bicycle kick taken down. Oh, and another low shotgun drop kick into the corner goes By Elegance. Lei Ying Lee cross up high. Look at those forearm strikes.
Oh. By Elegance sweeping the leg, dropping Lei Ying Lee on her face on that turnbuckle.
And By Elegance, maybe all that taunting has paid off. And here, oh, nice stomp right into the guts. That's gotta hurt. And By Elegance working over that midsection. She has a deadly moonsault called the Elegant Moonsault, if you haven't seen it. Great finisher. Smart here by Elegance to work over the midsection of the TNA Knockouts champion.
She really is taking advantage best she can of the moment, of the first time the momentum of this match has turned in her favor. But if she doesn't keep her attention on her opponent, this can happen again. She's losing that momentum. Lei Ying Lee starting to work her way to her feet. Well, she was. Now not so much. But she keeps getting distracted by this crowd, does By Elegance. She needs to keep her eye on the opponent if she wants to win this championship.
Hard not to look at the crowd. You ever see a train wreck? You go by a car wreck, it's hard not to look, right? I told all the pretty people to get on camera side, but they didn't listen.
Oh. Sideshow endearing himself, as always, to Chinlock Nation. By Elegance working over Lei Ying Lee. Using that height advantage, Riley, as you've talked about, to her advantage. Putting the pressure on by way of a nice sleeper hold here. Lei Ying Lee, though, feeding off Chinlock Nation, willing her to her feet. There's an elbow. There's a second. There's a third. Oh, back down she goes.
By Elegance may have had her hands on the hair there, but the referee giving her a little leniency.
Cover. One. Oh,
only a 1 count.
Oh, referee Chad, a little slow getting in position there. Might have had her, but for a slow count. And By Elegance letting him have it.
And once again, By Elegance playing to this crowd a little too much, not keeping the intensity on her opponent, and that may bite her.
It may, into the corner. By Elegance. Oh, a nice bicycle kick of her own. Nice high kick into the cover. 1, 2, oh! Kick out at 2.5. She almost had her there.
A very near fall for the champion, and just a moment like that, 1 second could make all the difference. That champion could be walking away without a belt tonight.
Starting to understand why they call them knockouts, fellas. I'm winded from that kick.
Back into the submission. Speaking of taking the wind out, again, working that midsection is By Elegance on the TNA Knockouts champion.
And this is a very smart move, Swinley. You often see people try to apply a bear hug using the arms, the shoulders to try to squeeze their opponent's midsection, but you have so much more power, bigger muscles in your lower body, wrapping your legs around your opponent's midsection, plus you free up your arms to try to go do any more restriction that you need to do.
Absolutely. You see By Elegance using her hands to rake the eyes, nose, and in fact, mouth of TNA Knockouts champion Lei Ying Lee while wrapping those rather lengthy legs around the midsection.
Legs that go on for days, and they are tight around Lei Ying Lee right now.
Oh, into the cover. Oh, almost had her.
Smart move by the champion to try to turn that into a pin.
But right back into another submission hold. It's working the TNA champion. Knocking the breath out. Oh, and back into the corner. It's one way to break a submission. Into the middle of the ring. Here comes that beautiful drop kick. Grounding.
trying to put some distance between Lei Ying Lee and By Elegance. It seemed like that was the right move, but that just gave By Elegance some room to run in with that drop kick.
But you talk about giving room, we saw that again. By Elegance playing to the crowd, then going to the cover, not securing a 3-fall.
That's a great observation. She really isn't keeping her intensity, keeping her focus on her opponent.
Will that cost her? Time will tell, Chinlock Nation. This is our first TNA match of the night, but certainly not our last.
Absolutely
Later tonight, Sideshow, who are we going to see?
The Righteous against Tommy Dreamer and Cody Deaner.
Tommy Dreamer, longtime Chinlock favorite and supporter. Oh, By Elegance misses a second bicycle kick.
As much as it pains me to say, former Chinlock heavyweight champion Tommy Dreamer.
Absolutely. Oh, there's that striking prowess of Lei Ying Lee. Takes down By Elegance. Listen to this crowd.
Lei Ying Lee really feeding off the crowd's energy here,
Yep.
building up that momentum, and throwing some heavy forearms.
There are those forearms again, right across the forehead, back of the head, back of the neck of By Elegance. Here we go. Oh, what a forearm. Out of the corner, into a beautiful Northern Light suplex. Brings her over, into the cover. There's 1, 2, oh! Almost retaining the TNA Knocks Out Championship by way of a beautiful Northern Light suplex.
Really using that height disadvantage to her advantage there by taking the higher opponent and using the angles to throw her with a little extra oomph.
Absolutely.
Everybody hits harder from higher up, that's for sure. Taking this back outside the ring. Oh!
Oh, right onto the corner of the apron there. That is the hardest part of the ring, Chinlock Nation. Lei Ying Lee face first. That certainly slowed her down. By Elegance roll through into what looks to be a code breaker. She's got her. That's cover.
This could be it.
This could be it. 2 and out of 2.5, almost. A new champion.
Wouldn't that be something? Start off a Chinlock show with a new TNA champion.
Absolutely.
Once again, a huge thank you to all of the TNA talent that have made the trek to Fort Henry today for Chinlock Wrestling. And you are absolutely correct. What a huge event it would be to see a TNA championship change hands here at Chinlock Wrestling.
Here comes By Elegance up the top. Misses with the splash. Misses with a high kick. Oh! Did you hear that? Right in the back of the head. That's got to be it. Oh! Out at 2 7/8.
That's about as close to 3 as one could possibly get.
Did you hear the crack of that kick off the back of the head of By Elegance?
I think they heard that all the way in the West End. That echoed pretty far.
Wow. Lei Ying Lee, tight waistlock, brings By Elegance back up. By Elegance working her way out.
Just looking to regain some control here, but those elbows are doing it. Here we go.
Nice short springboard. Oh, and a nice knee right under the chin. Right into a quick cover, too.
The champ might be out.
Oh, out at 2.5 again.
Digging deep for that kick out, but you can tell there's not a lot of gas left in the tank right now.
No, there isn't. Certainly hard-fought match, and you know, under these rays and under this hot sunlight can't be helping the cardio of either of these TNA knockouts.
That's a great point, Swinley. You absolutely have to factor that in the ring. With this sun, this heat, you're running on fumes much quicker than you otherwise would in, say, an arena or in a closed-in environment.
This is why I like having you here, Riley. Recognizing the great points into the rack. Uh-oh, here we go. She's got her turned around. Oh! Beautiful reverse Samoan drop. 1, 2, 3. She's got her.
The champ retains.
TNA Knockouts Championship successfully defended here at Fort Fight, presented by Chinlock and Your TV Kingston.
Guys, this is just the beginning of Chinlock Fort Fight. We just saw a TNA Knockouts World Championship match, and we're only on our first match.
Great point, Sideshow. There's a lot more to come tonight.
Chinlock Tag Team Championship match coming up next. Fear the Beard will be challenging the Era.
Fear the Beard making a huge return to Chinlock. We haven't seen them in a few years, Sideshow. We'll talk about them later.
And By Elegance telling us she's never coming back here again as she comes by the broadcast booth. And there's the champ, Lei Ying Lee.
Your following contest is a championship match scheduled for one fall. And then for the Chinlock Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, from Kingston, Ontario, at a combined weight of 450 pounds, Alexander Gable and
Fear the Beard back in Chinlock Wrestling.
Absolutely. Alexander Cable in purple. John Cain, reminiscent of one Kane in WWE in the red and black. We haven't seen Fear the Beard since Chinlock for Charity back in 2023, Siders.
Very exciting to see this team back in Chinlock for the first time in 3 years. And the crowd has not forgotten them.
Absolutely not. Residents of Kingston, Ontario here to challenge for the Chinlock Tag Team Championship against...
and their opponents from anywhere outside 1,000 kilometers of this cesspool town at a combined weight of 409 pounds, being accompanied to the ring by charming Chaz Lovely, Dino Benjamin, and Ray St. John, the Chinlock Tag Team Champions, the Era!
As Brody has told you, Chinlock Tag Team Champions, the Era, Ray St. John, charming Chaz Lovely leading Dino Benjamin to the ring. The Era won the Chinlock Tag Team Championships back in December, Riley, at Holiday Havoc in a 4-team Santa's Sleigh match.
And that was a hard-fought battle. I have a feeling we will see significantly fewer wreaths, Christmas bulbs involved in this match.
You don't know that, Riley. You don't know that.
That's true. I cannot predict the future.
Ray St. John, not only one half of the tag team champions, arguably still Chinlock heavyweight champion.
Well, he will argue that. I don't know how many more would argue that point, Sideshow. Certainly Carew with a current stranglehold on that championship.
Carew absolutely is the best thing to happen to the Chinlock heavyweight championship since Ray St. John didn't lose the title, was stripped of that title. He has still not lost that title, but if anyone else is going to have it, looks pretty good on Carew, if you ask me.
You heard it here first.
Well, Carew will be defending that in tonight's main event, but right now we're about to see tag team action get underway.
Ray St. John, as Sideshow was saying, former Chinlock heavyweight champion.
The immaculate Ray St. John.
In fact, 2-time heavyweight champion in Chinlock. One of our most accomplished wrestlers here, now holding tag team gold with longtime partner and stablemate Dino Benjamin.
Don't count out Chaz Lovely on the outside. Just as important as the two men that'll be in the ring is Chaz Lovely on the outside.
Absolutely. Chinlock Nation would be wise to watch the charming one. Never shy getting involved in these matches. Although Fear the Beard The last time we saw them in 2023 also involved the Era in a 3-team tag team championship match. They did not come out on the winning end here, but now these championships are on the line, and Fear the Beard hoping in their re-debut to take them home and keep those championships home here in Kingston.
These Chinlock fans firmly behind Fear the Beard right now.
Absolutely.
But of course, Dino Benjamin comes in right off the hop with all the energy.
So that's John Kayan in the ring right now on the behalf of Fear the Beard.
It is. Here goes Dino off the ropes. Coming off the other side, under a clothesline attempt, and into a nice hip toss.
The crowd likes that.
Absolutely, the crowd tends to like any time Dino Benjamin is on his back here in Chinlock Wrestling. Count him. Oh, there's a quick 2 count. Almost ended this early.
They've been waiting 3 years for this. I can see them ending this one quickly. They've had some time to prepare and lots of time to think about recapturing those titles.
Don't count out the Era. I've mentioned Chaz Lovely on the outside. I've mentioned the fact that Ray St. John is a former Chinlock, or maybe still reigning Chinlock heavyweight champion. Let's not forget Dino Benjamin, also a former Cale Murphy Memorial champion. You have two-time champions in that ring right now on one team. There's a tag to Ray St. John now.
Absolutely. Fear the Beard, since we've last seen them in Chinlock Wrestling, have been running the ropes all through Canada and the United States. Very accomplished tag team. They know each other almost like brothers. They look like brothers, and they certainly team up like brothers. Tag in.
Fear the Beard with an obvious just brute strength and force advantage in this match.
Absolutely. They certainly have a size advantage, the two Beards. Ooh. Nice double flapjack into the cover. 1, 2. And in
Dino
comes
Benjamin
Dino.
coming to break up that pin, but coming in just a little bit late, and he's paying for it, getting driven into the turnbuckle.
Although you'll notice Alexander, pardon me, John Kayan down Dino with a cheap shot, little kick just under the chin. Didn't seem to phase him though. Here he's up. Got the immaculate ones into the corner. What are they going to do here? Oh, turn him around. Double noggin knocker off the top rope here.
Maybe a meeting of the minds about to happen here.
Here we go. And
there's Chaz.
Oh,
Jeremy Chaz in there too.
Call it a 3-man board meeting. Listen to Chinlock Nation showing their appreciation of the Beards. Into the cover, 1, 2. Oh, and out at 2. Ray St. John with a kick out.
What a way that would be to capture the tag team titles by using your tag team opponents and their manager as weapons against each other.
Absolutely. Ooh, nice chops. Here we go. Oh, and there's another one.
I mean, if I was going to use anyone as a weapon, it would probably be Ray St. John.
With a head like that? Absolutely. St. John with a poke in the eyes and a big clothesline takes down John Kayan into the cover, out at 2.
Kayan managing to fight his way out of it, but he didn't find his way into a very good position, just eating lefts and rights. Feet, kicks, punches from Ray St. John, who's going back for the pin.
Oh, and out at 2 again. If you're just joining us here on your TV Kingston, welcome to Chinlock Wrestling Presents Fort Fight. Here
at beautiful Fort Henry.
It is beautiful. Beautiful day out. The crowd's enjoying it, getting some sun here. It almost feels like it's the first day of the summer. This is our essentially summer kickoff show here at Chinlock. It's always the culmination of the last year of wrestling, our biggest show of the year.
Absolutely, well said. As Dino Benjamin gets into the ring, bringing it to John Kayan.
Yeah, I agree with Riley. It was said. I don't know about well said, but it was definitely said. Dino Benjamin getting back into this here, getting the momentum in the Era's side again. These are the champs, man. These are the champs.
They are the champs, but Chinlock Nation solidly behind Fear the Beard. Listen to them. Nice.
swings it over into a neck breaker. That may be it. John Kane is in a bad way here. He needs to tag out to Alexander Cable, and you can see Cable's reaching for it. He is hungry.
He's hungry, but oh, pull of the hair by the wily veteran, Dino Benjamin. In comes Ray St. John, the immaculate one.
Ray going up.
Dino's got him held. Nice
There we
double axe
go.
handle. Down he goes.
The nice thing about these shows outdoors at Fort Henry is you can fly as high as you'd like with no worries because there's no ceiling. We're outside.
Absolutely.
I'm scared to see Ryan Rogan fly that moonsault off the top rope today.
Absolutely. That matchup next, folks. Stay tuned. Ryan Rogan against the winner of the Chinlock Rumble at at Love Hurts. That was Nick Sullivan in the #1 contenders match for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. That's coming up next after this match.
An absolute beast, the natural Nick Sullivan.
Absolutely. Tag
The
in.
era, keeping these tags up, that's how you stay fresh in a match like this, and that's exactly how they're wearing out their opponents in Fear the Beard, or I should say opponent. They're not allowing John Cahan to get to his tag team partner of Alexander Cable and get some relief here.
No, they've effectively cut off the ring, cut it in half, and kept Cable as far away, Cahan as far away from Cable as possible.
And look at this, Chaz Lovely getting involved on the outside, not a legal competitor.
Told you not to count out the charming one. Chaz Lovely knows exactly where he needs to be at any given time.
The era, by hook or by crook, holding on to gold here in Chinlock Wrestling. Almost perennial champions, really, Siders. Oh, kick out at 2.
Only 2, and Dino knew it. There was a lazy pin. He knew that wasn't it.
More of a showboat pin than anything.
And sometimes the pin can just be to slow down your opponent, to make them wear that energy out. Even a kick out that they know they maybe couldn't get otherwise, a pin that they would have otherwise maybe not have had success in. Your opponent who is being pinned has to kick out, and it wastes energy. They won't be able to draw on that well shortly.
Absolutely right, Riley, and it's also a little bit of insult to injury as well.
Oh, nice running shoulder block there by Ray St. John. No, he's built like a pit bull. He comes across that ring.
He's a very dense man. You're absolutely correct.
I'm telling him you said that.
Ray St. John bringing down John Cahan into the cover. Still.
Smart to grab the bottom rope.
Yeah, you see that? A kick out and a grab of the bottom rope just to make sure. But I'll tell you, there has been a lot of energy expended by John Cahan. Flat in his back in this heat, in this sunlight. He desperately needs a tag here. Oh, Ray St. John going up. If he hits this, this might be over. Oh, and there it was! Cahan reaches out.
That looked low to me.
That had to purely be on instinct. He's back on his back. He is not using this momentum to capitalize to try to get that tag. I don't know if he knows where he is to tag in Alexander Cable right now.
Both teams needing a tag right now.
And there it is. In comes Cable. In comes Benjamin. Down goes Benjamin. Second clothesline. And a third. Nope.
Grabs him cross-body.
Catches him into a beautiful fallaway slam. Throws him halfway across the ring.
And this is where that quick tag strategy may turn around on the era, because that's equal wear on both Dino Benjamin and on Ray St. John. Alexander Cable, who basically brand new in this match.
Absolutely. Oh, a 2 7/8. That was almost over. What a spear.
Still the champs, says Ray St. John. You're absolutely right, Ray. Still the champs. It ain't over till the bell rings.
Oh, looking over for a nice STO. Dino gets out of it with some back elbows. Into a reverse DDT. No, reverse again. Into this STO. Oh, beautiful flatliner.
Tag back out to
Up goes John Cahan. Up to the top. Moving a little slow. Oh! Whoa, was that 3? What happened?
I think Chaz working his magic again.
Chaz Lovely breaking up that 3 count.
I think calling this magic is a little too complimentary.
Oh, look out, Chaz!
There
A
goes.
roll up from Lei
Roll up
Ying
for
Lee.
it. He's got the tights though. Oh, kick out, still at 2.5. Referee using his discretion, not disqualifying the champs. Match keeps going. Nice chin breaker there by John Kane. Oh, back elbow catches him on the way in.
Ray St. Jean going to the top rope again. This is the 4th time in this match he's gone here.
He is.
Oh,
and
for
it
him
did
this
not
time.
pay off that time. Down he goes.
Kane just getting on that top rope in time.
Ray St. John will be singing about an octave higher tonight.
Lovely singing voice, by the way. I'm telling him you said that.
Absolutely. A true Robert Goulet, I've heard.
Looking for perhaps a second rope superplex here.
How old are you?
Dino Benjamin breaking up that superplex attempt. Misses with the clothesline. Oh, up into a Samoan drop. Nope, drops him.
Ray's back up to the top again.
Ray's back up to the top. Get out of the way there, referee. Into the corner. This match is just breaking down now. Oh, look out. There's Chaz. Chaz in the ring. He has got that devastating super kick. Oh, and he hits it. Flush. Oh.
Looking for a reverse DDT.
Oh, and he got it with a crossroads. Drops him. St. Jean off the top rope. Huge elbow drop.
I have experienced that very elbow drop.
And count it to 100, folks.
I don't remember it.
Is over.
But I'm told it happened.
Team champions, Dino Benjamin and Ray St. John, the Era!
A valiant effort by the returning Fear the Beard, but not enough, especially with the numbers advantage provided by Chaz Lovely for the Era.
Absolutely. Still reigning, still defending. Ray St. John, Dino Benjamin, Chinlock, tag team champions.
Still the champs, baby. I could have told you that was going to happen from the get-go, but I don't like to brag.
That would be a first. This is news to me, Sideshow.
Hold their hands up, ref. Come on. There they are, baby.
Love them or hate them, they are your tag team champions in Chinlock, the Era.
Hey, Ray. Ray Riley called you dense. There he is. The Era, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that shot from Fort Henry here in Kingston. Chinlock Nation buzzing after that match. Much to buzz about. Next up, our #1 contender match for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall, where the winner will be crowned #1 contender for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from Syracuse, New York, weighing in at 300 pounds, Nick the Natural Sullivan.
A naturally gifted athlete, if there was one, Nick Sullivan, making his way down to the ring momentarily.
Nick Sullivan, the big hoss, an absolute beast.
He could barely fit through that 19th century carriageway. He looks like one of those workhorses.
We got the ring in and a truck that got through those doors. Nick Sullivan had a hard time getting through them.
Absolutely. Nick Sullivan, winner of the Chinlock Rumble back in February at Chinlock Presents Love Hurts, earning this opportunity for a #1 contenders match against the Vagabond, the returning Vagabond, Ryan Rogan.
This is going to be one hell of a battle. Nick Sullivan, brute force and power. And Ryan Rogan, more skill in his pinky finger than Mike Swindley has ever seen in his life.
What skill are we talking
And his
about?
opponent, making his return to Chinlock Wrestling after 5 months wrestling in China and Thailand. From anywhere and everywhere, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the hungriest man in professional wrestling, the Vagabond, Ryan Rogan!
Ryan Rogan has made a lot of money swindling these fans. Look at this robe.
Swindling? I take offense to that, Sideshow. I'll tell you, for a vagabond, you're absolutely right. That robe is absolutely magnificent.
Used to come to the ring in a backpack with his Tim Hortons cup, now in a gold robe with his Tim Hortons cup. The man has figured out business.
Ryan Rogan spent the better part of the last year away from Chinlock Wrestling, touring the Far East, the Middle East, Thailand, China.
You know, the most impressive part of that tour is that he had to hitchhike his whole way there.
Absolutely.
It's especially difficult getting across the ocean.
Absolutely. Honing his wrestling skills.
What is with these fans? They love this man. He left them. He left them for the last year.
He did, but
And they
always,
love him.
always a Chinlock favorite. Ryan Rogan, when he did leave us, was the #1 contender for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship, and in fact, fought and almost won the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship against who we just saw, Ray St. John. That match was deemed a no contest. Ryan Rogan did not win the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship, but is back to again challenge for the #1 contendership. Look at this. Ryan Rogan in one of the best shapes that we've seen him in. The Far East has treated him well.
This match is going to be awesome.
Yes, you're in for a treat, Chinlock Nation. If you have not seen Ryan Rogan compete, high flyer.
And it's over.
That might be over. What an avalanche splash by the natural Nick Sullivan. Rogan may not get back up after that. And, huge, look at the ring. Did you see the ring? It moved probably 3 inches after that avalanche slam.
That's like having a tree fall on you.
Oh my goodness. That might be it. Ryan Rogan, he's really struggling to get up after that avalanche splash. My goodness. There's a natural just choking the life out of him.
Putting all of his weight into that knee in the throat of the vagabond Ryan Rogan.
Nick Sullivan, Ryan Rogan, no strangers to one another, Sideshow. You may recall our #1 contenders tournament last year for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. These two met.
Of course I recall, but why don't you refresh everyone else's memory?
Well, I'm glad you recall. They met in the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship #1 contenders tournament last year. Ryan Rogan, as aforementioned, ended up the #1 contender, narrowly beating out Nick Sullivan, but he's back. Sullivan's back, refreshed after winning Chinlock Rumble, and is, oh, and look at that, and with a no-nonsense attitude.
Just about taking out cameraman and ring crew on his way out the ring.
Absolutely.
Nick Sullivan taking the wind out of him.
Sullivan is going to have to be careful here that he doesn't get eliminated, using his own gear as a method of strangling Rick Rogan. Not exactly a legal maneuver. Ryan Rogan, I should say.
You should. I agree.
Ryan Rogan fighting back, oh, throwing some heavy bombs at Nick Sullivan. Oh, there's another one. Got him right up against the ring post. And look at that, he's bouncing him off the ring post. Oh, look out! Oh! That'll slow down the vagabond. That'll slow down anybody.
That is absolutely a mistake that could break bones, shatter your hand, and put you at a huge disadvantage, knowing that Ryan Rogan is a right-handed competitor.
This belly-to-belly suplex is devastating. And as if on cue, you saw Ryan Rogan there shaking out that right hand. He may have broken something. we'll have to keep an eye out on that as this match continues.
Nick Sullivan just needs to keep putting his body on Ryan Rogan. There it is again.
Another huge, that was an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, almost a hybrid suplex with a like an overthrow. My goodness.
Ryan Rogan comes into this ring with a lot of energy. He comes in with a lot of speed, but you can take that wind out of him pretty easily when you land on top of him with the power and the weight of the natural Nick Sullivan.
So look at the size of Nick Sullivan's arms just clubbing across the back of Ryan Rogan.
The scariest thing about Nick Sullivan's throws is how easy he makes them look. It is no effort for him.
No.
Oh, wow.
Nick Sullivan almost playing with his food at this point.
Absolutely. Chinlock Nation looking on in awe at the way Nick Sullivan is just manhandling Ryan Rogan here. If you're just joining us on your TV Kingston, welcome to Chinlock Wrestling Presents Fort Fight at historic Fort Henry. I'm Mike Swinley, joined by my broadcast partners, Sideshow and Riley Jabbour. Riley,
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us at the biggest show of the year. Oh, that overhead scoop power slam. My goodness, Ryan Rogan has taken some significant power moves here.
I think if Nick Sullivan had not given such a cocky pin, he could have taken it right there. He wanted to send a message with that.
Absolutely.
Nick Sullivan has a lot to say here today.
Another avalanche. Toss him into the far corner. Here comes Sullivan again. Look out! Oh! Got the leg up. Went to the well one time too many. Rogan up top. Huge clothesline. Top rope lariat. Floors Nick Sullivan. That's the first time he's been off his feet all match, Riley.
Great observation, Swinley. That is the first time he's been on his back. This is the first time that Rogan has really had a chance to catch his breath and start to recoup without taking more damage.
Notice Nick Sullivan's the first one getting to his feet, though.
You were saying? Ooh, trading blows here. Clubbing forearms back and forth.
Credit to Ryan Rogan. He is really matching the output of energy here from Nick Sullivan.
Absolutely. As mentioned, Ryan Rogan touring the Far East, really bulking up, building up his strength. Not necessarily going toe-to-toe, but he's... Oh! Nice basement drop kick.
Speaking
Hit
of
that left
toe-to-toe.
knee. Absolutely. Here comes off the rope. Oh, nice basement clothesline. Drops him. 1, 2. Oh, and up at 2.5. Referee RJ right there for the pin. He almost took it right then and there. Off the ropes. Here's a reversal. Nope, stops him and up. Oh, what happened there? Oh, up and over and through the ropes. Onto the outside. Watch out. Here comes Rogan. Oh, my gosh.
Using his body as a weapon, taking out Nick Sullivan. These are the big gambles that Ryan Rogan has to take to try to come out on top here.
Down onto the concrete on the outside. That's not going to feel good for either of these guys. I don't think that was a very smart move for Ryan Rogan.
Absolutely not. Cleared those mats, those protective mats on the outside. Went right over top of them with such velocity. Ryan Rogan jumped over those ropes. Up to the top,
back to the top again.
Here he comes. Huge crossbody.
This could do it.
Doesn't hook the leg, though. Oh, didn't hook the leg, and that cost him, Riley.
Absolutely. That was a great observation. You need to get that elevation on a man with the power of Nick Sullivan if you want to keep him down on that pin.
Especially with the tree trunks that he walks on, that Nick Sullivan. Chinlock Nation clearly has chosen a favorite here in Ryan Rogan.
Might want to reconsider. No way. No way.
No.
Oh,
I don't think so. Not that easy, Rogan.
I think maybe Chinlock Nation gave Ryan Rogan a little too much confidence there, trying to pick up Nick Sullivan on your shoulders.
Look at this.
Look out! Oh, and it folded him up like an accordion with a German suplex. Uh-oh. Got him up for the scoop slam. Death
Rogan.
from above. That might be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Wow.
2 7/8.
I tell you, Sullivan starts throwing that body around. I don't know how anybody kicks out.
Well, I'll tell you, there's not been anyone that I can recall that has kicked out of that death from above scooped slam that we just saw. Ryan Rogan barely out.
Look at the focus on Nick Sullivan's face. Oftentimes when you see a competitor kick out of a move like that, the person who delivered the move is frustrated, loses a little bit of their cool. Nick Sullivan just calculating.
Absolutely, he was going back to the well.
Sullivan
Rogan
all business.
with a full Nelson of sorts. No, not going to get the big man like that. That would be a tough man to lay that submission in on. Oh, he's trying it again.
Another full Nelson. Sullivan just powering out of it. The upper body strength of Nick Sullivan is unbelievable.
Absolutely, he's got him again. Whoa! Nelson slam! He got it. He's down.
I think even Ryan Rogan is surprised that worked.
Absolutely. Crawls over, taking his time to get the pin. Oh, and that time, that recovery time may have cost him that 3 count, Riley.
That whole difference, you're right. It could have just been those few seconds he took to pause and take it in. That could have sealed his fate.
What a match so far. Wow. One of these two men will go on to face the winner of our main event tonight.
You mean Carew?
Either the reigning
Carew.
Chinlock Heavyweight Champion,
Carew. Yeah.
or Sean Murphy, who faces Carew for the title.
Carew.
In our main event.
Carew, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh, up. He's got that. Oh, the big ending.
Oh, wow.
That may be it. Oh, he kicked out again.
Very similar to the mistake that Ryan Rogan made. He took a couple moments before he pinned Ryan Rogan, did Nick Sullivan, and that might have made the difference.
That's absolutely it.
Sullivan's starting to feel the frustration now that you were talking about early, Riley. It's been going on for too long. Sullivan's ready to end this.
That's a great observation, Siders.
He is kicked out of the death from above scoop slam, kicked out of the big ending. What does Nick Sullivan have to break out to finish off the vagabond, Ryan Rogan?
Keeps throwing his own body around, and that's going to do it.
Those avalanche splashes.
He's really busted out all of his heavy artillery. At this point, he's just throwing meat at meat.
Rogan off the ropes. Huge spear. Here he's up top. Look out. Here he comes. This big moonsault is coming. Oh, he hits it. That's gotta be it.
Perfect.
No, didn't go for the cover, though.
He's just a few inches away from that cover.
Oh, and he kicks out at 2.5 again. Took too much time to make the cover. Oh,
Sullivan's charged.
Back up.
Sullivan's charged. He knew he almost lost it there.
What is this? What is this? Oh, a huge snap power bomb. Oh! And again, kicks out at 2 7/8 after that power bomb.
This is awesome from this crowd here at Fort Henry. I don't agree with these people often, but I got to agree with them right now.
And this is just illustrating how much the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship means to these competitors.
Absolutely. Willing to go that extra mile, breaking out moves that we don't often see. Here comes Sullivan with another power bomb.
Wow!
Oh, man. A high release. That's it. That's it. What a match, though.
Wow.
Nick the Natural Sullivan!
Nick Sullivan just dominating with power at the end of that match. Unbelievable. Now, #1 contender for Carew's Chinlock Heavyweight Championship.
I can't allow. Did you see the torque and the high angle drop on that power bomb? Look at Ryan Rogan. That pulverized him. I don't care if you're Carew or Sean Murphy. You get hit with that type of power bomb, you're not getting up.
Can you imagine how amazing that match is going to be when these two heavyweights face off, Carew and Nick Sullivan, after Carew beats Sean Murphy again tonight.
Well, Sideshow, you'll just have to wait and tune in and find out. That will be in our main event tonight. Oh, Rogan's up. What do we see here? What's going to happen here?
I do not envy our referee in the ring right now after this one's over. What's this?
Oh, there it is.
Show respect.
Show respect for Ryan Rogan. And there it is, return
takes it.
Nick Sullivan.
You love to see that here in Chinlock Wrestling. Both men fought so hard in that match. That was a well-earned victory for Nick Sullivan, but not to take anything away from Ryan Rogan. He put in absolutely 100% effort.
Ryan Rogan, in his first match back here in Chinlock Nation after his worldwide tour, did not disappoint. Came up short, but I'll tell you, wow, he was just about there. Either one of these men
Nick
are
Sullivan,
going to make
an absolute beast, and Ryan Rogan with a hell of a fight against the beast of a man.
Absolutely. Listen to Chinlock Nation giving their appreciation to Ryan Rogan.
Thank you. Thank you. Bro.
I am here with the new official #1 contender for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship, Nick Sullivan, after knocking off Ryan Rogan. Nick, thank you so much for joining us here. How do you feel after such a victorious win?
Oh, how do I feel? How do I feel? Nick Sullivan is your #1 contender, and I've been keeping this company afloat for the past 4 years. I am Nick the Natural Sullivan, and I am your uncrowned champion of the world. Whether it be Carew or Sean Murphy, that belt is coming back to me, and my wife and my son will know who a real champion is. I am a winner, and no one can touch me in that ring or on that microphone.
This one's gonna be wild.
The following contest is an 8-team over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the #1 contenders for the Chinlock Tag Team Championships. The rules are as follows. All 8 teams will start the match in the ring. A team will only be eliminated when both members go over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. The last team or individual standing in the ring will be crowned #1 contender for the Chinlock Tag Team Championships.
You heard it. All teams starting in the ring at the same time.
That is 16 men in one ring.
Team #1, CJ Felony and the good boy, Jack Russell, Paw Roll.
Here comes Paw Roll.
CJ Felony and Jack Russell.
The second
Parole, our first team.
Star Maker Ricky Rose and Trainwreck Alvin Turner.
The Star Maker, Ricky Rose and Alvin Turner, wearing
that jacket's gonna fit.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
wearing historic Fort Henry garb.
Fort Henry gear.
I'll tell you, the Trainwreck Alvin Turner, that looks quite nice. Poor Ricky there. It's may have a high-stress button situation if he tries to put that one on.
Geriatric all alone. Oh, there we are.
Danny Franchise.
Franchise and Geriatric.
Former Chinlock Tag Team Champions in Danny Franchise and Geriatric, and former
Team
co-holders
#4,
of the Cale Murphy Memorial
Frankie
Championship.
Mack and Super Sam Hudson.
Frankie Mack and Sam Hudson, the next team.
Absolutely, the Montreal Mauler in Frankie Mack and Super Sam.
We're only halfway through. That's 4 teams.
Holy smokes.
Jack Zabit and the American Gentleman, Steve Keys.
There we are from the 51st state, Jack Zabit and the American Gentleman, Steve Keys.
That has got to be illegal to be waving that flag in this building.
Very bold of them to come in here and proclaim it the 51st state
Team
in a
number
building
6.
that was specifically designed to protect against that.
Well, it didn't do a very good job keeping those Americans out. Dante Gavelli and Gabriel Floyd.
We've seen them tag together on many number of shows. Dante
Team
Gavelli,
number
Gabriel
7.
Floyd.
Derek
Watch
Hamilton
them. They're my
and
dark
Unit
horse pick tonight here,
538,
folks.
741, the soldier known as Sental.
Derek Hamilton and Sental. Sental, I still don't know what's going on there.
Well, you got a little bit of future. You should be a fan of that in Senthal, and a little bit of past by the looks of it in Derek Hamilton.
This ring is filling up.
Misery.
Wow, you talk about
Here we
getting
go.
full.
Here we go.
Here comes the odds-on favorite, former tag team champions in the Hellraisers. That is Misery the Barbarian in the beard, Pain the Hellraiser with the red face paint. Long time tag team partners.
Look at this ring right now. Get us a shot of this ring there, fellas. Look at this. Look at how full this ring is getting. Here, how are we? Wow. Did we check that the weight limit isn't reached on this ring already? We have had how many Chinlock Rumbles? I have never seen this many people in the ring at one time.
Don't worry, we got brand new turnbuckles.
There we go. 16 men, 8 tag teams. Winner, last team or last man standing, could be woman standing with Senthal, will be declared the #1 contenders for the Chinlock Tag Team Champions.
Could be last canine standing with Jack Russell.
Absolutely.
Here we go. This is going to be wild. When this bell rings, this place is going to erupt. I don't know that the ring is going to last.
Absolutely. Chinlock Nation, rules of this match are quite simple. Over the top rope is the only way to get eliminated. No
There's the
pinfalls,
bell, the
no
ring.
submissions, no disqualifications.
It's underway. Look at this.
Oh! And in order for a team to be eliminated, both members of the team must go over the top rope.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have a really hard time calling this match, guys.
Absolutely. One team member goes over, the other team member stays in and still has a chance. Not much of a chance once his or her team member is eliminated, of course.
I think we're getting some dueling Huss and Woof chants from the crowd here in support of Papa Roll and
The Hellraisers.
yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Heavy favorites in this match is Paw Patrol and the Hellraisers.
Heavy is a really good way to put it, but I'm telling them you said that.
Look at this. Yeah, this is, how do you call a match like this with this much action in the ring?
Steve Keith's just hanging on the outside. Is
Steve
he
Keith-
out?
Did Steve Keith go out? We saw him hanging on the back. I don't know.
I think Steve,
has
yeah,
been
there it is. It's official. Steve Keith is out. Jack Abbott is all alone in there
Jack
now.
Abbott, one half of, I heard they're called the Freedom Fighters from the 51st state.
Wow,
Jack
Mr.
Abbott and the American gentleman, Steve Keith.
Mr. 51st State has got less friends in that ring than I do.
And that's saying something, Sideshow. Here we are.
there's a second elimination.
Dante Cavelli
out, eliminated by Danny Franchise.
Danny Franchise with an elimination. You know what? Good for Danny Franchise. I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Well, even though Dante's out, his partner Gabriel Floyd still in the ring, so that team still has a chance to qualify as the #1 contenders for the Eras.
Geriatric there. Oh, look at a big hug with Geriatric. And
Geriatric, Jack
Russell
with a nice
but
little
Danny
reunion.
Franchise wants nothing to do with it.
I think Geriatric may have forgotten who his tag team partner is.
Oh,
There you go. Oh, Danny
Danny's hanging on,
Franchise
though.
holding on the outside. He's all right.
he's all right. He stayed in. Good for you, Danny.
Is that a poke to the eye? Danny
Still staying
Franchise
alive.
pulling out. No, you're not going to. No, Danny, that's not going to work.
Wow.
Physics will just not allow this to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I don't
There's
know.
no way. Danny, come on. It's time to go home, Danny.
Oh,
There you go. Go home,
Home he
Danny.
goes. Out goes Danny Franchise. Eliminated by Jack Russell. Oh,
Good boy, Jack Russell.
Sam Hudson just took a wicked right hand from Misery the Barbarian. I don't know if you noticed, folks, but Misery wearing a protective cover, nose cover over his face, had to go in for nasal surgery. After the Santa Slays match in December, he took quite the shot off the nose during that match against the Era, where the Hellraisers lost their tag team championships. Had to go in for reconstructive surgery, he told me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, didn't make him look any better, so.
All the more impressive that he is hanging on right now, competing in this battle royal.
Big splash in the corner by the good boy Jack Russell. Frankie Maxx on his way out.
Ricky Rose almost out, but holding on.
Stayed within inches of elimination, but look at him cling to the bottom rope now. Smart move.
Ricky Rose has got it figured out. The Star Maker, making stars in the Chinlock Tag Team Rumble.
You've got Jack Russell there in the top corner, being worked over by both Sental as well as Geriatric.
What's this? What's this?
Oh, big headbutt. There's Misery using that protective cover. Payne choking out in the corner there. There's Super Sam Hudson. Oh, there goes
Frankie Mack.
Frankie Mack's gone.
Frankie Mack is gone.
Has been eliminated.
What's that? Is that the handler at ringside?
Where? Oh, there he is, the handler. The handler at ringside.
The handler at ringside got.
Oh, he pulled out. He pulled out Jack Russell, distracted, and pulled him out at the same time.
Payne and Misery taking advantage of the handler's distraction of the good boy Jack Russell, and the handler's out of here as fast as he came in. I didn't even see him come in.
No, neither did I. Oh, he's got
Jack
Jack
Russell
Chased out by Jack Russell.
I don't blame him. In hot pursuit. Ladies and gentlemen, on your TV, Kingston, welcome to Chinlock Wrestling Presents Fort Fight. You are watching the Tag Team Battle Royal here. Winning team goes on to fight the era for the Tag Team Championships. If you just missed it, out goes Gabriel Floyd.
Gabriel Floyd out now.
First team eliminated, Gabriel Floyd, Dante Cavelli already out. That team is now eliminated from this Chinlock Rumble. Again, the rules here, folks, both members of the team need to be eliminated for your team to go out of this Rumble. We've seen Dante Cavelli, Gabriel Floyd already go out.
Sental up and over!
Sental's up and over!
Sental.
CJ Felony eliminates Sental, but her partner, Derek Hamilton, is still in the ring.
I want to point out what's happening here in the bottom right corner of your screen. I think this is a interesting strategic move that Ricky Rose and Alvin Turner are sticking very close together to try to keep their numbers up, one could say.
You're absolutely right. Good pickup on that, Riley. You've got Ricky Rose in the bottom corner being protected by his teammate Alvin Turner. Meanwhile,
CJ Felony going up that package driver.
Oh, that's got to be it for CJ. Payne. Oh, man, that move is devastating.
CJ Felony absolutely all on his own in here since the handler took out his tag team partner of Jack Russell, and the Hellraisers are well aware of this. CJ Felony is blood in the water.
After that package pile driver, I don't like Papa Roll's chances in this match here. Absolutely. Sam Hudson separating Alvin Turner and Ricky Rose down in the corner.
Super Sam Hudson looking for a super choke slam.
Yep. Meanwhile,
there's
Payne working on Jack Sabat there. Jack Sabat's partner in Steve Keese, the American Gentleman, eliminated first.
Steve Keese, our first elimination on this. Jack Sabat again. I'd hate to be alone in the ring. Sam Hudson just holding on. No, can't. There's the second one. No,
him. He ain't going. And
Ricky Rose with the assist.
Drops Sam Hudson, and out he goes.
Has been eliminated.
Sam Hudson held on for dear life.
Yeah, credit to him. He's such a big boy. It took 3 men to eliminate him.
Took 2 giant clotheslines from the Hellraisers. It took Ricky Rose to come in with the assist to finish him off. Sam Hudson, I'm sure, is feeling that.
Absolutely. Sam Hudson's partner, Frankie Mack, eliminated earlier on. That team is now eliminated.
Back in the ring, look at this between Jack Sabat and Derek Hamilton. Hamilton is bringing it to Abbott.
Both of them down, both of them without teammates.
Derek Hamilton is gone.
There goes Derek Hamilton.
Derek Hamilton has been
Him and Sental
eliminated.
are eliminated. Great showing there by the Scotsman, Derek Hamilton. Look out, here comes, a huge spine buster. Jack Sabat down by Payne.
Only 2 fully intact tag teams left in this match. The Hellraisers, both competitors in there, as well as Ricky Rose and Alvin Turner, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely, and out goes
Jax Abbott.
Jax
has been
Abbott
eliminated.
of the 51st State Freedom Fighters. That team is now eliminated. We've got Geriatric, CJ Felony still in this. Oh, look out! Look out! Alvin Turner up for a doomsday device. His partner Ricky Rose in the corner. No help! Oh, down he goes!
And look at this, CJ Felony trying to eliminate Geriatric. Geriatric wisely guiding himself through the middle row before
Oh,
the
and
second
finally.
attempt by CJ Felony.
You were
Has
saying
been eliminated.
You were saying the words, I want to go back here for a second, Riley. I don't mean to pick this apart, but you used the words geriatric, and did you say intelligently?
Oh! Oh!
I think the exact word was wisely, but I'll take a mulligan on that one.
Wait, Ricky Rose just eliminated his own partner. His own
Alvin Turner
partner in
has
Alvin
been
Turner.
eliminated.
Ricky Rose and Alvin Turner have a bit of a history, but
Well, how smart was that? Look at this. You
I
got
think
Jax.
Ricky Rose may now be realizing the weight of his decision.
Meanwhile, you got Jax Abbott and Geriatric fighting their way to the back. Hellraisers have Ricky Rose double headbutt.
Ricky Rose is not in a good spot right now. We're down to, what's this, technically three teams. Paw Parole,
Paw Parole
the
still
team
in.
of Ricky Rose and Alvin Turner, but I mean,
Whoa, Alvin Turner's back in the ring.
He's not a legal competitor, but he is
Oh!
getting
Attacking
his
his-
revenge, one could say.
his partner Ricky Rose. The Hellraisers
heavy,
and CJ
heavy
Felony
kicks.
just sitting back and watching it happen.
You know, it's a sign of a good tag team when they start kicking the hell out of each other just because.
Worked well for the Rockers, if I remember correctly.
Oh, speaking of, there is a super kick right under the
And
jaw.
out the barbershop
And-
window goes Ricky Rose.
Ricky Rose.
We
has
are
been
down, folks,
eliminated.
to two teams. Oh,
Oh boy,
you've got the Hellraisers.
I do
and
not.
CJ Felony.
I do not envy CJ Felony right now. The odds are against Paw Parole's favor.
This match is the
Absolutely.
Hellraisers to lose. CJ Felony is in rough shape. They are fresh, are the Hellraisers. Full team in here.
A lot of history in that ring, though, right now between these three guys.
Absolutely, three of our longtime original Chinlock wrestlers. CJ just putting up a valiant effort. To what end, I don't know. Look at this. Doing his absolute
CJ
best.
Felony just
Felony.
frantic.
Frantic as
Oh, it's only gonna last so long, though, CJ.
Runs into that big boot by Miz. Here comes
Here we
Miz.
go.
Oh! Out
Payne
goes
is
Payne. Payne was eliminated by Miz. I can't believe that. Oh! CJ eliminates
What an
Miz.
opportunist!
Your winners, CJ Felony and the good boy, Jack Russell, Paw Parole!
And Jack Russell making his way back to the ring to celebrate with his tag team partner. That has to be one of the biggest upsets, one of the biggest turnarounds of momentum that we've ever seen in Chinlock Wrestling.
Absolutely. CJ Felony essentially winning that Rumble for his team on his own. Jack Russell eliminated early.
A rare miscommunication between Payne and Misery, the Hellraisers.
Absolutely.
These two are a well-oiled machine.
Well,
And
speaking
Payne
of-
is not happy
I was gonna
about
say,
it.
speaking of miscommunication, you don't see that very often, but here we are.
There you go. There's the
new-
winners right there.
New number one contenders. Hey, wait, in comes the Hellraisers. What are they doing? Oh, another show of respect.
What
Big-
sportsmanship.
Absolutely. Hellraisers know what it's like to hold, to win, challenge, win, and hold those tag team championships.
And that's a great point, Swinley, because Paw Parole has never won the tag team championships.
They have not.
We've seen CJ Felony as Chinlock Heavyweight Champion, as Cale Murphy Memorial Champion. He's got to be hungry for that one title that has always evaded him.
He could be, should he win that championship, the first ever Triple Crown champion in Chinlock wrestling history.
How historic would that be?
Payne still with more shows of respect for Paw Parole here in the ring, but what a finish on this match here at Fort Fight.
Absolutely. Chinlock Nation, don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with 3 huge matches, starting with that last man standing match for the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship between the challenger Maxx Karnage and longest reigning champion in Chinlock Wrestling in Carter Mason. It's coming up next. What else do we have after the break, Sideshow?
We've got a lot coming up after the break. This is, I gotta tell you, we started out with the TNA Knockouts World Championship. We've still got the Righteous and Cody Deaner and Tommy Dreamer. We've still got the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. And yes, coming up next after the break, the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship, last man standing. We'll be back.
I am here with CJ Felony and Jack Russell right after that amazing Battle Royal. Gentlemen, you are now the #1 contenders for the tag team titles at the next event. Tell me, how did it feel to win today?
Well, this guy right here, CJ Felony, he deserves his props. I got thrown out early. I let myself get distracted. This guy, he won us a tag team title shot, and I'm not going to let you guys down. The Wolfpack, we're becoming the next tag team champions. Woof, woof.
Jack, you didn't let me down. You've always had my back. And there's nobody that I want to have this tag team match but with you. I'm so proud of you. We're going to go win those belts.
This is our time, baby. It's our time. Woof, woof.
Let's go!
Here comes Chinlock CEO Jan Murphy. Your TV Kingston, welcome back to Chinlock Wrestling presents Fort Fight here at historic Fort Henry. I am the voice of Chinlock Wrestling.
Excuse
Mike
me, hold on
Swindley,
there. Hold on there, Mikey boy.
with my broadcast partner,
All
Sideshow, and
right.
of course, my guest
All right, Kingston,
here today,
did you guys see that
Riley.
Janhausen guy
So happy to
over
be
there? It
here,
was
Swindley.
crazy. Like, I'm really tired. I got bags under my eyes, and like, I was like, that guy looks very
Jan
familiar.
Murphy's still partially in his
Anyway, we're here
Janhausen
to
makeup
open the second
from the
half of the show.
pre-show.
I'm here because
That was something.
this match for this championship in name of my late brother Cale means a lot to me. And being out here right now, Carter Mason, who is in this match defending the championship, has shown a lot of disrespect to myself and to my brother. He had some awful things to say at the last show. He destroyed the previous belt. And I say previous because in here in a minute I'm about to show you what the new Cale Murphy Memorial Championship looks like. Before I do, I want to shout out Jason Reese, who designed this belt in memory of my brother. And let's just say, I hope the Carter Mason reign ends here tonight. Last man standing. So without further ado, I'm going to unveil this this new championship that someone's going to wear tonight, and let's hope it's not Carter Mason.
Honestly, I think Carter Mason did some nice work on it at the last show, to be honest with you. Cale Murphy Memorial Championship has never looked better.
Well,
Oh,
just
look at
wait.
that, though.
Look at that beautiful piece of craftsmanship. The brand new Cale Murphy Memorial Championship title being unveiled here tonight. For those of you who missed it back at Love Hurts, our last event, champion Carter Mason destroyed the former championship title.
Took
with
a
claw
hammer to it, yeah.
Yes, yeah. After taking that same claw hammer to Maxx Karnage at that contract signing.
Here we are. First ever Chinlock Wrestling history. A last man standing match.
Absolutely. Let's throw it back to Broadzilla for the ring introductions.
The following contest is a last man standing match for the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship. Introducing first, from Rockwood Asylum, currently residing in Fort Henry, weighing in at 215 pounds, Maxx Karnage!
The walls of Rockwood Asylum couldn't hold Max Karnage, so they had to put him in the bowels of Fort Henry.
Behind those iron bars holds the Karnage within the challenger for the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship. Strolls right past Chinlock CEO Jan Murphy, strolls right past all of the fans here at Chinlock Nation. He is locked in.
You gotta wonder how much Jan Murphy really wants that title off of Carter Mason when he'd be happy with it being around the waist of Max Karnage. That's how bad he wants this belt off of Carter Mason.
Well, I'll tell you, Chinlock Nation likely feels the same way. Carter Mason, fantastic in the ring. However, maybe the most unliked wrestler in Chinlock wrestling. Riley, what do you think is going to happen here tonight? First ever last man standing match.
This could go any possible way. I've heard of hometown advantage, but Max Karnage, currently residing in Fort Henry, means that he has home venue advantage here. Things have to favor him in that favor.
Well, and listen to Chinlock Nation.
They want Karnage, and they're going to get it.
And his opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is the Cale Murphy Memorial Champion, Carter Mason!
Carter Mason. Not sure where Carter is here.
No. Carter Mason waiting to make his
There's
entrance.
Carter Mason there, in behind the bleachers.
Oh, there he is. He's not coming down the entranceway.
Carter,
I don't know if Max
Carter
Karnage
Mason
realizes
making
he's
his
still
way to
looking
the
for the
ring.
entrance for Carter Mason. Carter Mason,
Look out! Here he is in the ring.
came in hot, trying to hit Max Karnage with the remnants of the old Cale Murphy Memorial Championship belt itself, which Commissioner Murphy has now taken possession of.
Immediately, this last man standing match spilling to the outside.
As we kind of expected it would, fellas. I mean, these two guys are out for blood in this match right now after the contract signing we saw last time. We knew this one wasn't going to be contained in the ring.
No. Last man standing rules, no pinfall, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win the match and the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship is to keep your opponent down flat on his back for a count of 10.
Carter Mason,
Oh!
one of the most gifted performers here in Chinlock Wrestling. Max Karnage, well, one of the craziest. We've seen him do things that puts himself in more danger than his opponents. You have to wonder how this is going to go.
You're not wrong, Sideshow. Both these men incredible in their own capacity, but you are right. Max Karnage is a wild card, to say the least.
Ooh, you're right. I'm not wrong, and I rarely am.
Carter Mason won the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship all the way back in
here we go.
2024 at Holiday Havoc 2. Fast forward a year later, Max Karnage qualifies as the #1 contender for that title at Holiday Havoc 3.
Karnage not able to use that chair to his advantage, but Carter is going to make sure that he takes advantage of it.
So he lays that chair
Look at
out,
this.
up and over. Oh, a nice double stomp right on the chair. And with, and Karnage underneath. Look at the crossbar of that chair right across the forehead of Max Karnage. Oh!
Karnage in a bad way right now, and this is not how I expected this match to start off, especially with how dominant Karnage was at the very beginning, the first few moments of this match. Now he is on the apron gasping for air, and I don't think he factored this into his plans at all.
No.
Well, Riley, if anyone is, if you're familiar with Max Karnage in any way, he comes out of the gates firing in all cylinders, and it often, leads to just that, absolute carnage.
Kidneys against the apron there. Referee starting to count at 1. Karnage is up on his feet.
Oh, look out,
Look out!
cameraman!
Oh,
Into the ring
against those
stairs.
ring stairs. They are not forgiving whatsoever. Solid wood, heavy as all get out. Karnage up and over top. Referee count at 3. Oh!
Starting the count over here.
Picks that chair back up. Oh! Across the back of Maxx Karnage.
The dull thud reverberating off the stone walls of Fort Henry.
Dull thud. I'm telling him you said that.
Real bias. Real bias. You're gonna be mad when I take that home.
Carter Mason setting up just in case. Oh no, Maxx Karnage is back up.
But Carter Mason setting that chair up, wedged between the middle and top ropes. You see there in the bottom left corner. Out to bring Maxx Karnage. Oh, high knee up under the chin. Maxx Karnage under the rope.
You have to wonder how often you take advantage of the referee's 10 count. You have 9 before you have to get back up. Do you take that as just a moment to breathe?
That would be the wise move, Sideshow. There's also the factor of your own drive, your own ego in a match like this. You want to get up immediately to send a message to your opponent, even if that may put you at a disadvantage physically.
Ooh.
What is this?
Nice!
Oh, hanging neck breaker.
Carter Mason showing Chinlock Nation why he is the longest reigning champion here in Chinlock, holding on to that Cale Murphy Memorial Championship again since 2024.
Carter back under the ring. What's he got now?
Oh, there's that hammer.
no.
That same claw hammer he used on Maxx Karnage and on the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship back in February at Love Hurts.
There's got to be wiser places to store a hammer. We really should look into that.
When you got to make repairs to the ring real quick, though, Riley, you kind of got to have this stuff around.
That is fair. And look at this.
Maxx Karnage with a little toy from under the ring, too.
What's
He's
he
got
got?
his own hammer.
He's
I don't think Carter Mason knows about it, though.
nope, Carter Mason
Carter
with
thinks
the
he's
claw.
the only one with the advantage here, but
Maxx with the
Maxx
sledge.
with his. This crowd here at Fort Henry seeing the sledgehammer for the first time, too. We got a glimpse of it before most of the crowd did. Holy. Carter coming with
Into that chair! Face first! He may be out.
Not only face first into that chair, but I think in trying to brace himself as he went into the chair, he may have driven that hammer possibly into his own head.
Kind of dangerous to run with hammers and scissors, I find.
This is an educational program.
Count up to 7.
Up to his feet at the 8 count.
And Maxx Karnage not giving any breathing room to Carter Mason. Into the fireman's carry. Oh!
I think he just grabbed a hold of the mask.
If not the eyes.
The mask into that middle turnbuckle. I think he was trying for that deadly asylum driver. We have not seen anyone kick out of that move in Chinlock Wrestling. He hits that. I think that spells the end of Carter Mason's long championship reign.
Mason grabbing that chair that he himself was driven face first into, trying to use it to his advantage better this
Wrapped
time.
around his head. Look out. Bad intentions!
Oh, we're going to have to reevaluate the chair budget.
Down goes Karnage. Frame of that chair still wrapped around his head.
I don't think it's coming off ever. That's just a part of Maxx Karnage now.
The crowd trying to rally Maxx Karnage to his feet as the referee's count hits 5.
Listen to Chinlock Nation. Solidly behind Maxx Karnage. Trying, barely getting to his feet. Mason right on top of him, into the ring.
Carter Mason did something pretty wise there. He kept his pace. He kept a few steps away from Maxx Karnage while he was hoping for that 10 count, but once he saw him try to get to his feet, he closed the gap, and he tried to get much closer to try to get that aggression back on him.
Yep, not letting him take a breath at all, and now further taking the breath out.
Taking the wind out of him. Here we go.
Absolutely. Nice sleeper hold. Has the grapevine, legs wrapped around Maxx Karnage. That's one way to get a 10 count. Subdue your opponent, choke off that carotid artery, make him pass out.
Hey, if you're asleep, you can't get up at 9.
Sometimes Maxx Karnage seems otherworldly, inhuman with his ability to not only distribute damage but also take it. But just like everything else, he needs oxygen to function. This is a pretty strong move by Carter Mason, the champion.
I gotta tell you, I'm not convinced Karnage does need oxygen to function.
He may be proving me wrong at this very moment. He is rallying quick.
Maxx Karnage has shown Chinlock Nation how hard it is to keep him down. You'll recall back at Love Hurts, he took that claw hammer and sat up at a count of 8. Just frightening. Oh, up again. Trying for that asylum. Oh! Nice, Death Valley.
The absolute power of Maxx Karnage. Did you see the height he got when he threw Carter Mason onto his shoulders? No effort whatsoever. He could just throw that man into the air.
Maxx Karnage wasting no time. He's going back out to the ring. Yeah, get another toy. He's got to be ready for if Carter gets back up here.
Making Tommy Dreamer probably proud of him using that Death Valley driver. We'll see Tommy Dreamer here in our next match.
Oh, another chair in the ring.
Well, not just another chair.
Another chair. 2 steel chairs
but they're
in the
steel.
ring.
These aren't the plastic chairs that we use here at Chinlock Wrestling for our fans. These are steel chairs.
That's I just saw a third
He's
go in
pulling
the
out
ring.
the heavy-duty furniture at this point.
The heavy artillery, if you will.
Oh my, here comes some more chairs.
I see what you did there. Excellent wordplay.
Thank you. Reminiscent of ECW arena at this point. Chairs flying everywhere, piling up in the middle of the ring.
Shades of the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Carter Mason struggling to get to his feet. Referee Chad paying more attention to Maxx Karnage, not making the count on Carter Mason. Maxx Karnage calling for that asylum driver, piling up those chairs. Uh-oh, if he hits this, it's over, folks. Oh, Carter Mason gets out of it. Oh, and
jumping knee to the jaw.
Nice.
Follows it up with another thrust knee.
Short arm, knee, into the super kick.
An act of desperation from Carter Mason. He did not want any part of that. Being driven into that loose pile of steel chairs would definitely spell the end of his reign with the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship.
Desperation has been the hallmark of Carter Mason's championship reign here at Chinlock Wrestling. Desperately holding on to the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship. It's almost become an identity for Carter Mason at this point, Sideshow.
An identity that he was perfectly happy to destroy with a claw hammer at our last event. Let's not kid ourselves that this title is everything Carter Mason cares about right now. He cares about destruction right now.
Absolutely. Speaking of destruction, he's got 4 chairs. They're stacked up, and then a 5 on top, almost like a makeshift table.
Look at this.
What has he got in mind here? It can't be good.
Oh, no.
Oh, bringing Maxx Karnage up.
To the top. Oh, what is he going to do here?
Looks like a top rope hurricane DDT, pardon me. No. Maybe a destroyer.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Maxx Karnage fighting back.
Slips out underneath.
Maxx Karnage realizing the situation he's in and the opportunity that presents itself.
Opportunity indeed, Riley. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
There's no way.
No.
Oh,
Carter Mason fighting back. Oh, wow.
Whoa,
oh, no.
Look at that jump. He's got a bite. Is he biting him?
Going for a bite through the mask.
Oh, Karnage holding on.
Oh, no. Look out. Huge! Superplex through the chairs!
Both men down.
Referee has started to count.
Listen to this crowd.
2.
I echo the sentiments of the crowd that we cannot say on this broadcast.
We're at 4. Both men are down.
If both men cannot get to their feet, Carter Mason will keep that championship by way of draw.
We're at
They're
8.
at 8.
Maxx Karnage
2
starting to
seconds
stir.
left for anyone to stand up.
9.
Up to 9. Maxx
Karnage is
Karnage.
out. 10. Carter's out. We've got a new champion.
Murphy Memorial Champion, Maxx Karnage!
What a match.
Maxx Karnage truly survived that match. To say he won is a technicality. He just got the least destroyed.
Destruction was on tap here at Fort Henry today, and wow, what a way to finish the first ever last man standing. And there it is, brand new Cale Murphy Memorial Champion Jan Murphy handing over the title, named after his late brother, to Maxx Karnage.
And listen to this crowd chanting, "You deserve it indeed, Maxx Karnage. You deserve it."
Maxx Karnage has lived up to every letter of his name in this match.
Both of the X's.
Top rope superplex through 5 chairs.
Wow.
It's just I can't believe that either of these men are standing right now. Maxx Karnage to his feet, Carter Mason barely to his feet, making his way out of Fort Fight.
What an unbelievable ending to this historic match at Fort Henry. That is incredible.
Well, what an unbelievable ending to the long title reign of Carter Mason. What's next for Carter Mason?
Well,
Forget about what's next for Carter Mason. What's next for Maxx Karnage? Who could possibly take this belt off of him in the future?
I was going to say, to get up, to survive that match, and to be standing there, our new champion. You're right, Riley. Who in Chinlock is going to be able to beat that man to take that title? Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with one of the tag teams going up in our co-main event of the evening, The Righteous from TNA. We are here with Dutch and Vincent. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to join us.
Oh, what a glorious day! Beautiful Fort Henry. But it's not going to be so glorious for old Tommy Dreamer and that dastardly Cody Deaner. Tell him, Vince.
Dreamer, Cody Deaner, what you're stepping into is something unimaginable. Because for someone like you, Dreamer, who loves violence, you're forgetting one thing, that the Righteous also thrives off it. And at Chinlock Pro, Dreamer and Deaner, big old Dutch here is gonna squash you two like a couple of deviled eggs.
Ooh, delicious! Ah.
Revenge is forever. Dig what I'm saying, man?
Your following contest is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, from Borden Ranch, the team of Vincent and Dutch, The Righteous.
Our second contest featuring the stars of TNA Wrestling. Here they come, The Righteous.
TNA's very own. Wait till you see these guys. Fantastic tag team specialists. Getting a lukewarm, if I may say so, welcome from Chinlock Nation. Granted, they are coming up against one of Chinlock's absolute favorites in Tommy Dreamer and his tag team partner, Cody Deaner.
There we are, the Righteous making their debut at Chinlock Wrestling.
And their opponents, first, from Port Bruce, Ontario, weighing in at 213 pounds, TNA Wrestling superstar, Cody Deaner!
The hometown man, Cody Deaner, making his Chinlock debut. TNA's own.
The people's choice. Cody Deaner getting this crowd going. Cody Deaner with some fans here at Chinlock Wrestling.
Absolutely. Cody Deaner from Port Bruce, Ontario. Big time fan favorite.
Trying to wake this Chinlock crowd up a little bit here, Cody Deaner.
Absolutely. Former Impact World Tag Team Champion, two-time champion at that. With Eric Young. Meanwhile, the team of Vincent and Dutch in the Righteous. They've wrestled everywhere. TNA Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, Ring of Honor.
And his partner, from Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 280 pounds, he is Kingston's King of Oreos, Tommy Dreamer!
Here comes the innovator of violence, Tommy freaking Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer hasn't innovated much of anything in a long time.
Tommy Dreamer helped put Chinlock Wrestling on the wrestling mat. Longtime supporter, former Chinlock heavyweight champion, Tommy Dreamer. Speaking of wrestling everywhere, Riley, Tommy Dreamer, WWE, ECW, TNA, you name it, he's been there, he's done that.
He's absolutely a hardcore legend. Every definition of the word legend fits Tommy Dreamer.
Absolutely. Dreamer and Deaner together making a formidable tag team. Watch out, both of them employ a nasty variation of a DDT for their finisher. The Righteous and Dutch and Vincent would be wise to avoid that. Here we go.
Chinlock Nation paying tribute to Tommy Dreamer's heritage, Tommy Dreamer's history with the legendary ECW.
Absolutely, Tommy Dreamer getting his start there. Here we go. Who are we getting started here? Tommy, ready and raring to go. Looks like he'll be starting off.
The Righteous definitely taking their time getting started with this match. Oh, both men entering the ring.
Sizing each other up, both these teams.
Referee got a hard enough job just getting one of these guys from each team out of the ring.
Cody, you ready? Let's go, then ring the bell!
And there we go.
The question isn't whether I'm ready. Kingston, are you ready?
Clearly a favorite in Cody Deaner. Chinlock Nation's showing their appreciation. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up. Deaner working the arm. Oh!
Oh, yeah. One more of those. One more of those.
Deaner asking the crowd if he should give Vincent one more arm rotation, one more pull, trying to remove that full arm from its socket. Vincent now returning that favor, turning the tide on Cody Deaner, who immediately counters it.
Speaking of turning the tide, working the arm. It's one way to slow down the bigger man in Dutch. Vincent, pardon me. Deaner back into the corner. Oh! And again, back to the arm.
Whoa. One more. No more. One more.
Continuing to work the arm is Cody Deaner, asking Chinlock Nation one more, and sure enough, he may well oblige. And there we go.
Yeah. You guys want to see Tommy?
Oh, poke to the eyes. That's one way to get out of a tight grip of Cody Deaner.
Vincent now tagging in the big man Dutch.
Smart tag there.
Here comes Dutch. Reminds me of ECW original Roadkill in those, in those suspenders.
Well, on the subject of ECW,
in comes
Tommy
the
Dreamer.
original. Tommy Dreamer in a Tim Hortons inspired shirt.
I think Tim Hortons has inspired a lot of things for Tommy Dreamer lately.
I'm going to tell him you said that.
testing each other's strength here are Dutch and Tommy Dreamer.
Yes, the powerhouses of their respective teams sizing each other up. Collar and elbow tie up. Dreamer into the headlock. Dutch shoots him off the ropes. Ooh.
Big shoulder block, but neither man giving up any ground there.
Absolutely. Like two giant moose in the wilderness, locking horns. Tommy.
Both men just reevaluating. Let's go for it again. Let's see.
Let's try another one. Nope. Just didn't move the big man Dutch. Solid.
Those are two big dogs right there.
Are they ever? If you're just joining us here on your TV Kingston, welcome to Chinlock Wrestling presents Fort Fight here at beautiful historic Fort Henry. I'm Mike Swinley here with my broadcast partner Sideshow and our special guest broadcast partner Riley Jabbour.
So happy to be here, fellas, and so happy to witness this TNA action inside of a Chinlock wrestling ring.
I know it really is a pleasure for you to be calling these matches with me today, Riley, and I'm glad to provide that for you. What have you thought of the action so far here at Chinlock Wrestling's Fort Fight?
Some absolutely incredible matches so far, including that last man standing match that we just watched, the #1 contendership match earlier for the winner of tonight's main event. That was incredible. There's just been nonstop, incredible in-ring competition here this afternoon, and there's no sign of it slowing down.
We started this show today with a TNA Knockouts World Championship match.
First time that's ever been defended in a Chinlock wrestling ring.
Absolutely. TNA Knockouts World Champion Lei Ying Lee defended successfully her title against By Elegance. We saw a Chinlock Tag Team Championship match. The Era, again, defended their titles against the returning Fear the Beard. And Riley, as you were mentioning, we saw a new #1 contender in Nick Sullivan.
An absolutely unstoppable force as well. Whoever wins this afternoon's main event, I question how they can possibly stop the force.
Yes, Carew will have a tough fight against Nick Sullivan, but...
Now, Sideshow, you know, we saw you align with Carew in February at Chinlock Presents Love Hurts. You seem so sure that Carew was going to win tonight. Do you have some sort of insider knowledge? What's going on?
The best align themselves with the best, Swinley. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go check on Carew right now.
Well, there goes our broadcast colleague Sideshow. He's legitimately leaving the table to go check on his charge, his friend, Carew. Hopefully we'll see him back for the main event, Riley.
Just you and me now, Swinley. We get to spend some quality time together.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
As Vincent tags in Dutch, bringing some pain to Cody Diener in their corner.
Speaking of bringing some quality time, oh, there's a quality right hand under the chin of Cody Diener, knocking him to his knees.
Diener reaching out for his tag team partner, Tommy Dreamer, but Dutch almost mocking, stopping him just a couple feet short of being able to make that tag that he needs.
Absolutely. Grinding Cody Diener down is Dutch, using that strength and size advantage. Oh, here he comes. Oh, looking for the avalanche. Diener slow to make the tag over to Tommy Dreamer and gets cut off immediately by the bigger man. In comes Vincent.
Vincent throwing some big boots, big punches into Cody Diener. Our referee doing a great job making sure that we only have one competitor from each team in the ring at a time. They did have a few seconds there while Vincent and Dutch were in the ring, and referee making sure that they respect the rules and keep it just to one man on a time.
Absolutely. The Righteous from Total Non-Stop Action, TNA. Been tagging together since 2020. Wrestled in All Elite Wrestling, AEW, Ring of Honor, and currently in TNA. In fact, they were the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions at one time.
Very impressive stats and a very impressive run they've had thus far.
Absolutely. Tag teaming against the makeshift team of Cody Diener and Tommy Dreamer. Riley, does that give the Righteous an advantage as a team that has been together for the past near decade?
I think absolutely. You really hit the nail on the head. They've been teaming together for so long across multiple promotions, across the world, touring together. These guys know each other inside and out, not only in the ring with their strengths, their weaknesses, and what they can cover for each other, but they know how to strategize. They've spent so much time together as a team that they know exactly where the other needs to be and where the other will be at any moment in a match, that Cody Diener and Tommy Dreamer just haven't had that experience together that they can't bring to this table.
Apropos of knowing where each other are at all times, they have a devastating finisher called the Autumn Sunshine. I guess also apropos of this beautiful sunshine out today, an assisted springboard cutter. They hit that match is over.
Cody Diener, though, trying to fight that off, trying to get back to his tag team partner. And Dutch stopping that momentum dead in its tracks.
Absolutely. You run into a big back elbow like that, you aren't going anywhere. Down goes Diener. Oh, and look at these, just raining down these huge clubbing right-hand blows.
And look at these looks that Dutch keeps throwing back at Tommy Dreamer, almost daring him to get involved in the action, letting him know that, hey, I've got your partner right here, but he's not going to tag you in no matter what he does.
Like a devil's egg, baby.
Absolutely. Look out. Here comes the big double leg. Oh! Out of the way. Missed the splash. This is an opening. Cody Diener. Can he make it to Tommy Dreamer?
Vincent calling for Dutch to squish him like a deviled egg, which makes me question if I've been eating deviled eggs wrong my entire life.
In comes the tag.
The
Tommy
fresh man on both teams.
hits the clothesline. Oh, here we go. A little bit of shake, rattle, and roll. Oh! Stops that elbow in its tracks. No!
Oh, there's that bionic elbow.
Yeah, glancing blow there on Vincent. Oh, Vincent throws an elbow of his own, misses the clothesline, and gets the cutter!
Huge cutter. Dutch making the save for his tag team partner in the Righteous, Vincent, but Cody Deaner coming in to even the odds against Dutch.
Here we go. Cody Deaner with his own jabs. Oh, knocks Dutch to the outside. Meanwhile, Dreamer taking Vincent to the outside. The action, all four men spilled to the outside and into Chinlock Nation. Here we go. Look out! What's Tommy
here with a garbage can?
Oh my goodness. Action cannot be contained in the ring. Look out, there's another garbage can. Here we go. They're into the stands now.
Cody Deaner taking Dutch into the stands. Oh!
Nope. Into the stands himself, into those metal bleachers.
Being very well introduced to the seating here at Fort Henry.
Look out!
Chairs being thrown into the ring by Tommy Dreamer. Dutch and Cody Deaner going for possibly the eyes on Dutch in these stands here. The referee is exercising, there's the word, live broadcast, leave me alone. Exercising a lot of leniency here regarding all of this action on the outside and some foreign objects getting involved.
Absolutely. This has turned into an old school hardcore brawl.
And we talked earlier about the advantage that the Righteous may have based on their teaming history, but if this is turning into a hardcore-inspired brawl, Tommy Dreamer definitely has some experience there.
Absolutely. Stop being weird. Oh! Huge big boot out of nowhere by Cody Deaner. Where'd that come from? Oh! Dutch stops him with a massive right hook. Felled Cody Deaner like a tree.
Chinlock Nation grabbing onto the wise advice of Cody Deaner with stop being weird.
Oh, head first into the chair goes Dutch, barely holding on. Cody Deaner calling for it. Is he gonna slam him?
I think he's looking for it. Look at this. No.
No, could not get the big man off his feet. Tommy says, oh, now it's my turn. No, he gets him up, down he goes. Slams the big man.
There is some muscle in that meat on Tommy Dreamer. Well done.
That is powered by sour cream glaze, Riley. Oh, into the Tommy DDT. Oh, both of them, I told you. The double DDT. Double cover, 1, 2, and 3.
That is a big upset for Cody Deaner and Tommy Dreamer.
TNA
Dutch not stoked.
Shows up at Chinlock Wrestling, and TNA does not disappoint.
Absolutely delivering what the name promises. Total non-stop action here inside a Chinlock Wrestling ring.
Cody Deaner, Tommy Dreamer take the match from the Righteous with a massive double DDT. And look at Vincent still out in the middle of our Chinlock ring. He has not moved.
Dutch is not happy either. You can see the look on his face, the way he's tossing chairs around. I don't know if we've seen the last of a war between these teams.
No, I don't know. You'll have to tune into Sportsnet to TNA Wrestling, see what happens next. There's Tommy Dreamer. Again, long-time Chinlock supporter, long-time Chinlock favorite, out and amongst Chinlock Nation. I don't think that will be the last we've seen of Tommy Dreamer in Chinlock Wrestling, Riley.
Absolutely.
For those of you who have just joined us here on your TV Kingston, welcome to Chinlock Wrestling Presents Fort Fight 2 here from beautiful historic Fort Henry. Before we turn over to our main event, let's run down tonight's results. TNA Knockouts World Championship successfully defended by Lei Ying Lee against By Elegance. Chinlock Tag Team Championship successfully defended by the Era against Fear the Beard. Nick Sullivan, our new #1 contender. Pop Roll, our new #1 contender for the Tag Team Championships. New Cale Murphy Memorial Champion in Maxx Karnage. And now it's time for, as Brody says, our main event, Riley. Can't wait for this one.
In the radio biz, we call that hitting the post. You might have a second career setting up here.
And it's for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship.
As Brody says, our main event, as we wait for the challenger, Kingston own, Kingston's favorite son, Sean Murphy, the main event. The familiar tunes, the melodies of Kingston's own, the Tragically Hip, of course, ringing out here, Riley.
Absolutely. You can see the crowd anticipating the appearance, the arrival of the prodigy. There he is.
Is he ever? Look at the size of Sean Murphy since we last saw him. Sean Murphy lost the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship in February at Love Hurts, but Riley, he was not pinned. He was attacked before the match. He was injured by current champion Carew. That was a three-way match, triple threat match for the championship involving TNA Wrestling's Big Con, and it was Carew that pinned Big Con to win the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. Sean Murphy, not only not pinned for that championship, he has never been pinned in Chinlock Wrestling.
That's a great stat to point out. I don't think he wants to ever be pinned in Chinlock Wrestling, and it's my opinion, look at the shape of him, look at the way this crowd is feeding off of him. I don't think tonight is the night that streak is broken.
He has spent the last 3 months, he told me before the show, working, training for this match and this match only. And again, look at him now. The guy's a beast. Speaking of the beast from the Middle East, Chinlock Heavyweight Champion Carew.
Oh, and look who is making his way to the ring alongside Carew is our broadcast colleague and man missing from the desk, Sideshow.
We saw Sideshow align with Carew back in February at Chinlock Love Hurts, pontificating about the future of Chinlock Wrestling, proclaiming Carew to be just that. And you know, we were talking about Sean Murphy, about having not been pinned. Guess what? Carew, since his debut about 2 years ago in Chinlock Wrestling, has never been pinned either.
That is a huge matchup tonight. Two men who have never been pinned in a Chinlock Wrestling ring. One of those men's streaks will end with this match. For the grandest prize in Chinlock Wrestling. And look at the focus, look at the determination. The face-off here between Carew and Sean Murphy.
Carew determined to be the first man to pin Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy determined to take back his Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. A historic night here in Chinlock Wrestling at historic Fort Henry. Bathed in the sunset and the breezes of where Lake Ontario meets the St. Lawrence River. What a beautiful setting here, Riley. And that's what it's all about here, folks. The Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. Brody, over to you.
Introducing first, the challenger from Kingston, Ontario, weighing in at 200.
Well, so much for those introductions. Carew, just like in February, jumping Sean Murphy before the bell. I don't even think we have the bell rung already.
You're right, this is not legal action yet. The match has not started, and there it is.
There it is, bell is rung.
Referee RJ asking if Sean Murphy is ready, is able to continue.
There it is, bell is rung. Referees called for it. Sean Murphy, having been jumped in February, says there's no way I'm missing this match, this opportunity to reclaim my Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. Here we go. Throw. Look at that!
Sean
Nice
Murphy coming
press.
in quick.
Wow.
He knew that Carew was going to start the same way. He knew that Carew was going to come in hot, possibly jump him before the match even started, and it seems like Sean Murphy has prepared himself for that inevitability.
And their sideshow getting involved immediately in this match. Oh, distracting Sean Murphy. Oh, clubbing blow across the back. You know, we see the advantage now that Sean Murphy has with that bulk up, with that size. He took Carew off his feet immediately. We haven't seen Carew taken off his feet that early in a match yet in Chinlock.
That is a great point. That is boding well for Sean Murphy's chances, and I should say that is boding well as well, driving Carew headfirst into the ring post.
Into the ring post and over those steps. We saw those steps come into play earlier tonight, taking out the legs.
A huge open-handed left slap. Sorry to cut you off there, Swinley.
No, that's all right. Sean Murphy just taking it to Carew on the outside here. Action spilling out. Referee RJ trying to get them back into the ring. Count up to 4. Oh! And that chop missed the mark. Hit that post. Oh, and a chop back from Carew.
And similar to how we saw earlier, a shot into the post like that can really derail your plans with your dominant hand, and that can really set the pace for the match.
Absolutely, it can.
There's a lot of small nerves in there that even if you're not throwing strikes, if you're just trying to do holds, if you're just trying to do throws, you still need that strength in your hand, and that could really affect Sean Murphy's ability to carry on in this match.
Well, more to the point, Sean Murphy, of course, he hits the pedigree as a finisher. You're going to need to lock those hands together to hold the big man's arms. Might that impact his ability? We shall see. Sean Murphy driving Carew into the corner, up onto the ropes. Looking to drive some of those, that southpaw, those left hands into the forehead of Carew, and there they go. Oh, wow.
Adding insult to injury on that last one.
Ooh, another
Is he gonna go for it again in the other corner? No, throwing Carew across the ring, but Carew reversing the momentum. Up and over by Sean Murphy. Carew maybe not realizing that Murphy is still
nice
right
spine
behind him with a
buster.
big spine buster.
Into the cover. Well, Carew out at 2, shoulder up probably at about 1.5. Gonna need a lot more than that to keep the big man, the beast from the Middle East down.
Yeah, you're right, Swinley. This is gonna take some time to wear him down.
Oh, speaking of the pedigree. No, so you can't see that hand. He couldn't get those hands locked. You saw him shrug that off. Carew out of the pedigree. Oh, and a nice knife edge chop right under the chin.
That's a great call, Swinley. He couldn't lock those hands. He couldn't get his arms around that huge back of Carew to get that pedigree in position. And now Carew choking out the challenger, Sean Murphy, on the middle rope.
You cannot underestimate the size of Carew. Look at the size of his back just across those shoulders. That is a big man, and as big and muscular as Sean Murphy has gotten himself over these past 3 months, he is still dwarfed by Carew.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking for a big chop here from Carew, trying to shush the crowd
Absolutely taking the crowd out of it. Crowd will solidly be behind Sean Murphy in this, our main event for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Carew.
You said the crowd's solidly behind Sean Murphy. The one exception, of course, being Sideshow, who we still have not unpacked exactly what the relationship there could be.
No, Sideshow, our broadcast colleague, was out aligning himself with Carew in February at Chinlock Presents Love Hurts. He has gone on to say that it is his prediction, or may I say his spoiler, that Carew is going to retain the title tonight. We don't know what the relationship is as between Sideshow and Carew, other than Sideshow calling Carew the future of Chinlock Wrestling.
That's definitely a mystery we need to get to the bottom of. But right now, Sean Murphy trying to turn the momentum of this match around, throwing some shots to the midsection of Carew, working his way to his feet.
It's one way to slow the big man down. Shots to the midsection, although did not seem to have the desired effect. Knee to the gut, Carew up into a scoop slam. What are we going to see here? Oh, what a nice power slam into the cover. Oh, kick out at 2.
The crowd definitely behind Sean Murphy, but Sean Murphy is needing a break. Sean Murphy needs something, a break here to give himself some momentum, to give himself the upper hand, to give himself at least an escape from holds like this.
Absolutely. Sean Murphy last year at Fort Fight won the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. Oh, there was Sideshow getting involved. He's actually physically getting involved now. Raking the face of Sean Murphy along that apron.
I've known Sideshow for a long time, and I would never have expected him to align himself or involve himself in such a way in a contest like this. I don't know what is going through that man's head.
No, Sideshow meant to be a neutral party of Chinlock Wrestling, a beacon of independence and neutrality, and yet for whatever reason is aligning himself with Carew, much to the chagrin of Chinlock Nation. There's a cover. Oh, 2.5. Sean Murphy is out.
And look at the way Sean Murphy's body bounced off Carew. Carew squashed him in the corner, threw him against the rope, and when Carew came back, Sean Murphy's body just ricocheted lifelessly to the mat.
Absolutely. Oh, into that nerve hold.
And that affects more than just your shoulder and your neck. The way your nerves run down through that part of your body, your entire strength from the affected side, from the right side of Sean Murphy's arm, from that whole way down, even into the chest, he's losing strength there, and that's not going to bode well for him. Chin breaker like that can help turn things around, though.
Certainly can. Using gravity, his full body weight to break out of that hold. Oh, coming in with a cross-body block. Of course, the large man Carew, the larger man, I should say, catches him. Oh, up onto the shoulders. Oh, but Sean
Murphy fighting his way out. Going for a roll-up.
Roll-up. 1, 2. Oh, 2.5. We almost had a new champion. Oh, until that lariat clothesline knocked Sean Murphy nearly out of his boot. Ooh, speaking of boots, into the chest, into the shoulder, onto the back. Riley, I was saying Sean Murphy won our Chinlock Heavyweight Championship last year at Fort Fight here at historic Fort Henry, our first event here at Fort Henry, and dutifully defended that title throughout the last calendar year, again, only losing it, although one may argue he didn't lose it. He was not involved in the pinfall, was not even really involved in the match in February when Carew won the title by pinning TNA's Big Con.
That is a great point to make, and that is a good argument to make. One could argue that he never lost that title, similar to the way that Sideshow was arguing earlier for Ray St. Jean. If Sideshow could make that argument that Ray St. Jean never lost the title, one could make a very similar and much stronger argument for Sean Murphy because of Sideshow's involvement.
Absolutely, Sean Murphy earning that rematch tonight for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. Looking to take it home as Kingston's favorite son. That vertical suplex, though, we just saw, that hanging vertical suplex, the strength of Carew, and especially with the big body of Sean Murphy putting on that bulk, probably 15, 20 pounds of muscle over the last 3 months, still gets him up and holds him up. Oh, he's trying it again. No, putting him up top.
Maybe going for an even higher suplex, looking for a superplex or something off the top rope here.
Oh, goodness.
But as you were saying, he did very easily lift Sean Murphy up and put him on that top rope. And yeah, Sean Murphy has bulked up, but he's very lean. He's a strong, muscular man, but he's very lean, and that does make him quite heavy. Muscle is a heavy tissue. It's very remarkable how easily Carew has been able to manhandle and throw Sean Murphy around.
Absolutely. Oh, no, catch them. He's going for that choke slam. If he hits it, it's over. Oh, Sean Murphy out. Oh, beautiful. That beautiful zigzag maneuver on Carew takes him down, and listen to this crowd.
This is the break that Sean Murphy needed. A little bit of time to get the big man off his feet, to get the champion Carew off his feet so he can regain some breath, but it doesn't seem to have...
Look at Carew's up. Carew's up. He was up before Murphy. Murphy's still fighting, though, dropping those jabs. Left hands, right hands. Valiantly.
Murphy, a true two-handed fighter. You'll notice he's using his left and his right, very ambidextrous in his strikes, and that bodes well for him.
Oh, nice splash in the corner. Throwing Carew back into the opposite corner. Here he comes again. A second splash.
Building that momentum, that's what we want to see here.
Sean Murphy going for a third. Will he hit it? No, up and over. Holds on. Oh, nice shoulder block.
Shoulder.
Here he comes, up and over the top rope. Gonna hit this suplex. Oh!
Sean Murphy with a vertical suplex of his own, and he holds on, rolls him over, and goes for another.
Oh! Will he hit a third?
Keeps control of the arm, pops the hips, rotates, goes up and over. The three amigos, shades of the late great Eddie Guerrero there.
Or in Sean Murphy's case, the three pistols, a la the Tragically Hip.
Incredible.
This crowd is coming alive now. Oh, pedigree again. Look at, he can't get, see that hand again? Couldn't get it. Oh! Short arm clothesline almost takes his head off. But again, the story of this match, he could not lock in that pedigree to drop Carew.
You're absolutely right. That strength in the hand may still be affected from that early shot on the post, and the width, the absolute width of Carew's back. He's a big dude with big lats, and that makes it hard for Murphy to get in there.
If he hits this he hits the choke slam, this might be over. Oh, Sean Murphy out at 2.5. I don't know if anyone has yet kicked out of that Kurdish choke slam there from Carew.
And that was not a strong kick out. I hate to say it, but he just barely got that shoulder up. He stayed there. He didn't manage to get himself much distance between himself and his competitor.
Well, I think he's feeding off this crowd. No, he's going for it again. Going for a second. Oh, he rolled through. He rolled through.
Turns it into an arm drag. A leaping knee drives Carew into the corner. Super kick.
Didn't catch all of it. Got him in the shoulder. Is he going to hit it now? Got those arms locked. Pedigree. That's it. We got a new champion. Oh! Sideshow! What the hell?
Sideshow assaulting RJ on the outside, and Sean Murphy's had enough.
I don't blame him. I've had enough. Sideshow, what are you doing? We had a new champion. We had a new champion.
Hey, this might be the highlight of my night.
Drop him, Sean. Drop him. Look out. Look out. Carew, he with the title. He got Murphy with the title.
Sean Murphy was about to take out Sideshow with the pedigree.
He's got that Kurdish slam. Oh, he's down. Murphy's
down.
But
the referee, RJ, is still unconscious. Oh, Sideshow probably trying.
What? What? No! 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 Oh. You've got to be kidding me.
Sideshow trying to get the referee back up after previously attacking him.
Heavyweight champion.
An absolutely two-sided man. And you hate to see Sean Murphy lose a challenge for this title in this fashion.
Well, you talk about hate. Listen to Chinlock Nation. The vitriol that is raining down on Sideshow and Carew after such a fantastic event here at the Fort. This is how we're going to end it. Come on. I'm I'm just incredulous with my broadcast
And look at the
colleague.
way Sideshow is celebrating in the ring, as if he did this, as if he is the Chinlock heavyweight champion.
Oh, for crying out loud, Sideshow. You should be ashamed. Oh, and the kicks keep coming. They're continuing to beat on him. They're continuing to beat on him. What is going on here? Give him to me, he says.
Sideshow wanting to
What,
get
a pedigree? No, somebody's got to get out here and help.
Sideshow looking for a pedigree of his own. Well, what's
What?
this?
What?
Whoa!
Whoa! Tommy Dreamer, Cody Deaner, they're coming out.
Sideshow and Carew getting out of Dodge.
Oh, thank goodness. Cody Deaner, Tommy Dreamer making the save for Sean Murphy.
Thank goodness there was someone here that could save Sean Murphy like that, from that humiliation, from that attack, from Sideshow, from Carew. After the match, after the bell had rung, after they had already won the match with dastardly tactics.
But the story, the result will read, and still Chinlock heavyweight champion Carew with the assistance of Sideshow. And you know, Riley, with Sideshow in his corner, is Carew essentially unstoppable, unbeatable?
I think the evidence speaks for itself here. Sean Murphy's a hell of a competitor. He brought the fight to him. But Sideshow just, I don't want to say even the odds, tipped the scales, we could say.
Hold on, we got.
All right, you can cut that music. Hey,
Cody's got something to say here. Let's listen.
Chinlock Wrestling, I know that we didn't just get the ending that we wanted, but one more time right here for the guy whose hand we should be raising right now. He fought like a champion. I can guarantee at one point he's gonna have gold around his waist. But even though we didn't get the ending that we want, I'm standing in the middle of this ring right now with Tommy frickin' Dreamer. So Chinlock Wrestling, I got a question for you. Did you guys have a good time today? Oh, no, I know we can do better than that. Did you guys have a good time here today? I know I want to come back. I know my friend Tommy Dreamer comes back. So the only question I have for you, if Chinlock comes back here to Fort Henry, are we going to see you guys again? I was talking to Tommy earlier, and we've wrestled in some crazy places, but man, is this not one of the coolest venues in professional wrestling right here in Kingston, Ontario? Look, thank you guys for coming. We love you so much. We'll see you guys next time. As we're going, let's hear it one more time. Chinlock, Chinlock. Now you can hit the music. We're having a good time. Thank you, guys.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Riley. Thank you, Cody Deaner. Thank you, Tommy Dreamer. Thank you, Sean Murphy. And you know what, Riley? Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Thank you, Swinley, for having me, and thank you, Chinlock Nation, for turning out.
And thank you to the fans of Chinlock watching here on your TV Kingston. On behalf of myself, Riley, and I suppose on behalf of our broadcast colleague, Sideshow. Begrudgingly. Thank you again for joining us, folks. We will see you next time when Chinlock returns to your TV Kingston. Don't you dare miss it.